Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. You like my headline there? So you want a good stretch of spring weather? Well, we have it on the way. Now, before we get started, I want to emphasize in Michigan, there are always some temperature disappointments at this time of the year. And the reason why is now warmth is coming at us, but some of it, sometimes a lot of it, is used to heat the Great Lakes. And the Great Lakes kind of bog down the advancement of true heat into our area until the lakes get up to maybe 60, 65 degrees, and then it seems like that warmth can really burst in. So it's something that happens every year. Sometimes if the warmth hits earlier, it's happening in early May or late April, and then we can warm up. But this year it's happening right now. But nonetheless, it's still a good looking weather. Hey, look at this satellite photo. I figured we'd start with this. And for Lower Peninsula, you don't see something much more clear than this. Hey, Brazil's checking in again this morning. What's it like in Brazil as far as temperatures go and weather? So I wouldn't say it's entirely clear for all day long, but we should see a good deal of sunshine and, more importantly, no rain. All right, here's the U.S. model to show you what's going on. Today we're dry. A weak frontal system up here across the UP tonight and early tomorrow morning, and then dropping south and producing a shower or two across lower Michigan during the day on Wednesday, but certainly nothing that's big, and maybe a lot of it doesn't even reach the ground. All right, Gary Clark likes my wind forecast right on and helped his boat out. Good. Okay, so now we go into Thursday, and another weak frontal system with a little bit more coverage of shower activity. The European model brings that system in Thursday night, Friday morning. The U.S. model a little bit faster. Someone's asking about the weekend in Gladwin, and let's get to that too. Okay, so the weekend right now looks mild, but it does look like there's a storm system off to the west that could send a patch of showers, but nothing significant right now. This is Saturday. This is a southeast wind ahead of a storm, so mild temperatures. And again, remember, I want to caution you that, hey, good morning, friend Drew Robinson. I want to caution you that right now we're undergoing a pattern change from winter to summer. And so the models aren't real accurate. Meteorologists, we're not really accurate out in the distance. Today, tomorrow, maybe the third day, still pretty good. Fourth, fifth days can get iffy depending on what's going on with the weather pattern. And that's just the way it is. What's going on is, you have a flow in the north that dominates our weather, and you have a flow in the south that dominates our weather, and now it's flip-flopping. So sometimes you're in the river of the flow to the north, and it moves just 200 miles, and you get into the river of flow to the south. So it's real sensitive to exactly what happens to us here on the ground. Okay, hey, Rolando Pollard, good morning. And Tony Harris, good morning. So generally nice weather. Now let's take a look at the temperatures. And again, there will be some temperature disappointments here because at some point a patch of showers will come through and it'll turn the wind to the northeast or to the northwest and bring some cooler air at least into the northern half of lower. Southern half of lower, you're probably pretty good. William Roberts working in Midland this week. How's that look? Well, let's look at the temperatures. Pretty steady. I would call it great today, about 70 degrees. Tomorrow, let's call it upper 60s to about 70. Thursday, even with showers around, let's call it mid 70s. Someone asked, do I have a relative that works at the Bronx Zoo? I've heard that same name. Many people have contacted me. So maybe I do have a relative. I have to check that out. The name Torregrossa is kind of rare, but I'm finding it more and more. So it's not as rare as we thought when we were growing up and we didn't have the internet. We didn't have a connection. So here's Friday. into the 60s. Here's Saturday into 70 to 75, we'll call it, southern lower. Here's Sunday. And again, remember, this is pretty far out, but it does show slowly warmer temperatures. Hey, good morning, Chris Ratasiak. Sitting on your hands probably still. Get ready for go time, though, I would say, here in the next few days, hopefully. Hey, Chris, how wet is it for you in the farm fields? Are you going to be able to plant soon? 6 to 10 day forecast right there. That is for, let me get it here for you. That is for May 19th to the 23rd, reflecting colder air to the west, warmer air to the southeast, Michigan kind of in the middle, which always means we can get a day when the wind turns to the north, cools down. We can get a day when the wind turns to the south, and we come to near 80 degrees. Still storm systems coming in, so still the chance of above normal amounts of precip. An 8 to 14 day forecast, same deal. Warmth southeast, cold to the west. If that's the pattern for the summer, this will intensify, and we will have a warmer than normal summer. All right, so there you have it. Fantastic day today. Maybe a few showers tomorrow. Probably less than 1/4 of an inch, probably even less than 1/10 of an inch in most places. Another patch of showers Thursday night into Friday morning, but otherwise, we're looking at some pretty nice, steady spring weather. A lot of upper 60s to about 70 degrees. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me this morning on MLive. I'll see you back here tomorrow with another morning weather update.